What is up, everybody? This is Random Sparks and I am back. Well, actually, I am not really back, but I am in Farming Simulator 2013. I decided to throw it back a couple of years. You know, 2015 is great. I love it. Nothing wrong with it at all. I just thought I'd go back to 13, you know, do some of the mods that I liked, go back to the map that I really love to do. I spent a lot of time on it, but I never really got too far. Like, I started several careers on it, didn't make it very far. So I thought that, you know what, a Let's Play might just give me the motivation to get a little further in it. Like, I pretty much didn't ever get to the point where I could really feed my animals. Like, I did harvest, I ended up getting to some planting, but I didn't really have much for livestock wise. Not, I was gonna say cattle, but I mean they're included, but pigs, which are on this map. We have pigs, beef, and also just cows, which I have all three of those. I could have done sheep and chickens, but you know, I never really do that personally, I suppose. So we are on the Modern American Farming map, version 2. It should be found on American Eagle's modding. So definitely a great map. Put a lot of time into this. As I said, just didn't make it far. So we could look at the map to see what we have to work with. So we own these three here. We have soybeans, corn, and then wheat. So yeah, this map adds oats and soybeans. Excuse me. So I will be doing some stuff with that, I hope. Yeah, definitely some interestingly shaped fields here, and we have some rather large terraces up here in field 3, some waterways, and going through field 9 and 10 here. Then we have the creek going between these fields here. There's many sell points up here as well as over here. Pig farm over here, dairy, which is where we're at right now, also the main farm, and then cattle is all the way over here, or beef cattle. So that's basically what we're dealing with there. I also decided to use my own equipment. I went with the decision to use more realistic, because I got into that a lot towards the end of my playing 2013 and transitioning into 15. So I thought I'd come back to that. So I guess we could just introduce the equipment I have here. This will be our main utility tractor, as well as we're going to be using this for some grain cart, as well as silage hauling, as well as some other miscellaneous stuff like hay, you know, that kind of stuff. And we also have the Allo front loader console on it, which is fantastic. The one thing I complained about this mod, just I don't really like it. There is a video out there about how to delete this script, but the tires, it destroys the crops when you're over it. Now that is actually realistic, but when you're gonna have this guy out with a grain cart, Courseplay sometimes likes to run over crops, so that's something I'm just gonna have to deal with. And I guess just right over here, the F350, yes, F350 Super Duty with the fuel tank, so mobile fuel tank, so we can fill up our equipment when we need to. And we also have our gooseneck attacher there. These will be the mowers that I'm using. So I'll be using that on the Magnum that's sitting inside of there. We'll get in there in a minute. Over there we just have a couple of JCB ways, you can see by the door there. I'll be going on the front, definitely on the front of this guy when you're hauling some heavy stuff. And we'll be using this rear weight on the Puma. I think it's Puma. But anyways, it's at least okay, I don't think it's a Puma, but the 175, I guess that's what we'll call it, is the 175 there. We'll be putting this weight on the back to even out the amount of bales, because I do have a stacker, and we'll be getting 3 or 4 square bales per stack, and that can weigh it down the front for sure. In here, this will be the much smaller utility tractor, just for little chores and stuff like that. And we'll go ahead and head into the shed here. This will be our big dog combine, CR990. This will be the forager I'm using. Definitely smaller than our combine, but it's pretty much like the one that I use in the Great Smoky Mountains map, just a little bit different color scheme. And so I got this fancy stuff here. So we'll be running the grass pickup, or swath pickup there, and then the corn cutter in case we want to do some corn. This will be the semi I'm using. It is the Kenworth. I don't remember even what model it is. We can just look at our own equipment here. Definitely a great mod. If I could find the description for it. Okay, yeah, T800, more realistic. Definitely some great names here. Big Country. I haven't heard of John 2618. Oh, I get it. And then Linjeb, or yeah, I have no idea honestly how to pronounce that, but I follow him on Facebook. Definitely got some great mods out there. Most of them are private, but it's definitely interesting to see the work he does. AEM, American Iron, and yeah, all these guys. Definitely great mod. I just edited the textures for it, so it's white, and it also has the original Wind Chaser Farm logo removed, as I am not on Wind Chaser Farms. Unless I'm pretty sure it was Wind Chaser. This will be the tedder, windrower / rake. This will be the baler we're using, Claas 1200. This will be the stacker, and we can get up to 3 or 4 bales. I'll probably end up doing 4 per stack just for efficiency. I used to do 3, but I think I can handle 4. These will be the silage trailers. Maybe can move some grain with it if I need to. Then grain carts here. So we got 2 of them, so we can run those in tandem. And this will be our larger tractor, the Magnum 340. And the modder that made this, I do like the mod, but just a couple of beasts with it. Nothing too major. Just really one is this up here, this little mess here. The front attacher going through the weights. I guess whoever modded it didn't take the time to either remove the weights or just, I really don't know, but it's not a big deal. If I need to put something on the front attacher, we can, just like the mower up there, which I will be doing. And here's another small utility tractor that I'll be using during the hay stuff and also miscellaneous chores. So let's see, what model is this anyway? It's TM150. Alright. And our sprayer, the fertilizer tank to go on the back of this here planter. And now that I think about it, if I'm running the fertilizer behind this, I mean, in the game you wouldn't need the sprayer if you're doing this. In real life, I mean, you'd still be spraying for weeds and stuff like that and pests. So I don't know what I'm gonna do there, if I'll keep both of them or what I'll do, but yeah, we do have fertilizer for, what do we have here? Just cool little detail there. But yeah, we'll be running that back here on the seeder. Come on, there we go. Yeah, this will be our big grain bin storage area there. And I think this is, well, not lastly, because there's some other miscellaneous equipment laying around, but this will be the seed trailer for hauling around seed to the seeder planter, whatever you want to call it, which is a great mod. If I remember how to use it and if I can use it correctly, because I don't remember how to do it. I may end up selling it if it's not what I think it, if it doesn't have the right controls I think it does. This might not be for all the different planters, I don't think. Maybe I made a mistake in getting this. I'm not sure. We will find out once we get to seeding, because I think, yeah, this has specific seed in it. In the planters or seeders, you can choose the different ones. I don't know if you're catching my drift here, but I know what I'm thinking. That's all that matters, right? And this will be for moving around fertilizer to the field. So, and then our hopper trailer here, the Merit Heritage Series. So, anyways, oh, excuse me, I just turned off my recording there instead of hitting tab. It's right next to that. It's the I don't remember. I don't know what button it is. It's under escape and above tab, whatever that's called. So we're gonna get the harvester out and do some soybeans. Are we on? Yeah, I think we're on. It's hard to hear. This thing is really quiet. At least I can't hear too well. Why don't I turn my headset up? How about that, huh? Alright. Oh, well, maybe if I was sitting outside it'd be louder. So, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and put the header on now. So, if I remember, where did I put... Okay, right, I remember where I put the headers now. Just give me a minute. Yeah, so I'm just gonna dive right in. No need to put anything off, really. I already got done with the introduction. Oh yeah, and there's, for those of you that don't know, that is the silage pits there. And yep, there we have our milk cattle. And I edited, this was originally a John Deere header. I just quick edited the texture so it would actually go with the New Holland, because this particular combine did not come with a corn header. I mean, I don't know why that is. Just I mean, it's totally up to the modder. I mean, if you're already making a grain header like this, you might as well do the corn, right? So get as lined up as we can there. Unlock load. And this head is definitely a little bit a little long for a trailer, but making do with that. Oh boy, we're hopping. And why don't we unfold our harvester here. I'm going to take a look at something here for a second. Just another possible option for that seed trailer. I don't know why I'm looking through tractors. I don't think it would be in tippers, because that's where I have the one I'm using right now. Sewing machines. There might be something in here maybe for refilling. Negatory. So yeah, this one has this specific seed selection there. Miscellaneous. I don't know if I have a seed trailer. I mean, more realistic anyways. Well, we have a little fertilizer trailer, and there might be a... Nope, there's not a little seed trailer. Alright. About here, I mean, we do have these seed pallets. If we loaded up a trailer, perhaps we could use that. I might end up doing that. I'll probably buy some of this bulk handling equipment for refilling our stuff. Let's just, okay, we do have this little seed trailer. I mean, if I pulled that behind the pickup out to the field, we could definitely use that. So I might end up doing that. We'll just see if this trailer that we have will work. But you know what? Before I get this guy out there, I am going to set up some courses. trailer is out there. So yeah, we'll take our hopper trailer out to the field. Actually, you know what? For a clear that excuse me, words are hard right now. Obviously, I cannot speak. You'll have to deal with me through that. And I still do not know what we have here. This might be canola? I do not know what this storage is here. Just for the record. So yeah, this for these fields that are right next to the grain bins, I'll probably just leave this grain truck up here and just have them run a circle around the main farm. Let's get this stuff out of the way. Something like that, just a little further. And okay, I want to move this guy. Man, I got a lot of stuff just to think about right now. Yeah, just getting ready for harvest, that could be a little bit of work in and of itself. Okay, where, oh, there we go. There we go. And is there any way to hide that console? I don't think so. Okay, those probably would be the only ones that would do that. So I guess though that console will just stay there. And actually, before I put a weight up, I'm going to put a weight up before I get hooked up to the grain cart. Like I said, I cannot talk right now. This hasn't even been a terrible day or anything. I mean, I only had one class, just had a meeting with someone. So I don't know. I guess I was kind of up late last night. It was about 1, and then, you know, waking up at like 9. I mean, that's not terrible. I've gone on worse hours. Alright, how much horsepower do I have? It should be 175 for this. If that number actually matches what our horsepower is. Where's my owned at? I've probably gone through it a million times already. There we go. Alright, 175. So that is correct. That should be plenty. Going to go ahead I'm gonna get the weight on this guy. Not that we'll necessarily need it. Wouldn't just hurt to have that little extra up front. Okay. I really like these JCB weights. Definitely the tractor mod that it comes with is definitely a great mod. For lack of another word for it. Definitely a great detail. It's in great detail. I cannot talk to save my life. And yeah, it was converted to more realistic along with the weight. and I just like the way it looks, so that's why I'm using this one. There was also a New Holland weight that I could use, plus the default more realistic weights, but this is what we're using. Alrighty, so now that I have all that junk out of the way, we can go ahead and set up a course for this guy. We'll get him turned around. And, you know, just give him plenty of room to get in there. You know, it'd be nice if we had, like, working gravity wagon plus auger combos for the grain bins, but unfortunately, this game doesn't want to work like that. You have to do it a certain way. Okay, so I want grain transport. I want combi. Yeah, I want combi. That's what I want. Or no, grain transport. Yeah, it is grain transport. It's been a while since I've done this. So drive on 90. I'll be fine. How about actually we'll do 80, just for a little wiggle room, I suppose. So we will start recording here. Have him go under here. First unload. So yeah, this is just one of those little things you have to do to get around the limitation, I suppose. Because, I mean, it wouldn't be really worth it to bring this guy out of the field that's like right there, and literally right over there. So, that's just my opinion anyways. We'll just have him drive now, just to make sure he ends up where he's supposed to. Alright, looks like we should be good. Made it around everything just fine. You know, it never hurts to test the courses you make right away, rather than wait till you're full of grain and are stuck somewhere. Alright. Awesome. So we'll go ahead and take this guy, make a course for him. Don't mind my running through the soybeans, it's just to record when I need to. Okay. Have it start there. So what's the... okay, that was the right button for that. And you probably should have it go on the proper side of the hopper, just for that added touch of realism, even though it wouldn't hurt either way, whatever side you chose. Alright. Go ahead and take you back. we'll take him in a bit further, actually. Just so he's more central and can get to the combine just quickly from anywhere. And you know, that's actually really just good enough there. And okay, what field are we on right now? It should be field 11. So I want to save that. Ep.01 grain cart. And are we driving it? Not yet. We are in the wrong mode. I want overloader. Go ahead and set this manually. Alright. Take this guy out. Overloader. Oop, no, reset. Oh, man, my back kinda hurts. That's never fun. Oh, no, I don't want him out there yet. Oh, come on. Stop. Alright, I do not like that one bit. I might be able to survive with one grain cart, we'll see. I need to remove that script before I can do anything. I thought I could live with it, but just seeing that leave, just seeing that just happen in person is just not good. Okay. Field work. What is our width here? Okay, I'm gonna just put it at 12. Field. Now, one of the things we have to deal with is the fences. So I'm going to try to do a headland course through here. So I want to start with the south. Yeah, that is west, and then heading north. Do a couple, just a few set of headland. Oh, this thing has that too. I don't think this tractor, or this combine is multi-fruit. I mean, it is. It has the, I do have the multi-fruit script, but I don't think the textures in it have multi-fruit, so the grain bin shouldn't, I don't think it'll show up as soybeans. Okay. Okay, it's gonna want us to start back there. And we can handle that just fine. There is really just ends up being one beef that I have with more realistic, and that is the preset speeds. It doesn't really like working with that. At least I don't like working with the preset speeds they have. I can never seem to get them adjusted where I want. And shoot, what is the mod? ES limiter. I can never get that to work with it. No. You're a dingus. Okay, yeah, maybe he wants to do it right there. Nope, he does not. Crying out loud. Okay, there we go. And that is way too fast. Yeah, I think honestly one tractor out here should be fine, but I'm still going to try to remove the script there. I know there's a video out there, I think Ian Robson made it, either that or Rudman53, either one of them did. I'll probably leave it on the combine because that's no big deal. I shouldn't be running over any crops just because it has the header in front of it. Why are we going so slow? Maybe that might be, shoot, I don't know. It's fine though. It probably is realistic running this speed with this size of header. But anywho, appears we're doing the outline just fine. You know, when I first started using Courseplay on this map, I had no idea about the headland option there. I thought it meant that it'd just end up leaving that outside and not actually like cutting around it. But I ended up seeing a video of someone using it, and I was like, oh, that's what that's for. Okay, we're gonna utilize that. And holy crap, this thing is getting dirty already. Yeah, some of the mods I have, they should be washable. I know this one is. I don't think this is. This tractor definitely is. No, I don't know about this one. I don't think so. I don't think this is either. Now, this one isn't. I think this truck might be. Maybe not. I do not know for sure. Obviously, this one is definitely getting dirty, so yeah. 40 years, huh? That's cool. Yeah, we definitely do not have soybean textures in there, but that's alright. Something you have to deal with. And those are definitely wheat textures going on in there. Honestly, it's no big deal. Least of my concern. I could potentially go in to the textures and just clear them out so that there's not that animation, but I honestly don't mind wheat showing up for the soybeans. But yeah, I don't know. Did I save this course? No, I did not. So, let's see, Ep.01, grain harvest, let's see, what, 12.0, that's what I want. Alright. So yeah, that's just 12.0 is just the width I'm using, for those of you that don't know how I do my markings there. So field 11, I usually just put the O in front of it, and then if it was field 1, be 001, and you can go all the way up to 100 with that. So grain harvest, doing grain, not root crops or corn. I do corn separately since it uses a different size header, and then that harvest, and then width of the header. For those of you that are just curious about that, they should make sense. So, see, we have interactive control here. There we go. So that's what cameras we have. We have, okay. Oh, sweet. And then, oh, that's awesome. Edge of the header's marked. That's always handy. Pipe out, and the other might be flashers. No, that's chopper. I'm kind of surprised they don't have the headlights or the flashers on there as a selection. But yeah, this thing does have hazard flashers, which I do like when modders add that. Okay, we're just gonna miss a little bit, it looks like. I definitely like how the modder, or the maker of this map, rounded out those corners. That makes it definitely better on Courseplay for sure. Okay, I'm gonna stop this guy here. Maybe we'll pick it up. And we just go right back down for some reason. Alright, that is where I'm going to be calling it here for this episode. When we get back, I will hopefully have the tire, whatever that tire script is that removes the crops. Hopefully have that removed from the tractor, and we can continue. And for larger fields and higher yielding crops like corn, we can use that other tractor without worrying about destroying our yields, crops. So anyway, oh, excuse me, man. Oh, got burps. Oh, I hear ducks or goose or whatever we have up flying around. Oh, there you go. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed what you saw, make sure to leave a like. If you want to see more, make sure to hit that subscribe button. And of course, if you have any hints, suggestions, or anything you want to see, or anything to say whatsoever, let me know in the comments, send me a message, whatever floats your boat. But anyways, you all have a nice day. Thanks for watching.